In this lecture, we will talk about how these specific things are connected to each other. If you look at this specific part, you see the some similarities. We start with the definition of water intoxication, and in that specific content brief, we also start with the definition of drinking water. That means we start our article with a definitional contextual sentence and the word water intoxication. Then, after we give the main benefits, the main symptoms, the main reason, and the main effect. If you look at this specific content brief, we also give the main benefits of drinking water, main benefits as physically, main benefits as psychologically, and the nutritional value of water, that is technically is zero. After the main context, we go for the water intake calculation methods. If you remember water intake calculation methods, we talk about water calculator in a supplementary content, and we give the anchor text at that specific point. And then we go for how a person can miscalculate the daily water intake. What are the common mistakes that they do when calculating the water? Our main focus here is the percentage or the amount of water, because water intoxication is come from the specific amount of water. After that amount, we get the water intoxication. If you are able to hit this specific type of connections, you will be able to rank for the benefits of drinking water, and also at the same times how much water to drink a day, that is coming from the health line. Because in a benefits of drinking water, we have the specific amount of water. After that specific amount, we see the benefit. At the same time, we have the specific amount of water. After that amount, we get the water intoxication. So these all things are connected to each other. After that, we go for the main events that cause water intoxication. Main events are basically these sports events and military training. The context that we covered in our supplementary content, we connect it to the abstractive journal or extractive summary. In a previous lecture, we will talk about the supplementary content, and we also talk about their specific order in terms of context terms and the context signifier in our H1, and how we distribute these things inside the contextual structure. So order of these things and the order of these things are not random. Everything is connected to each other. We are creating the contextual consolidation and connect the first heading to the last. One of the biggest mistakes that SEOs can do is that what they see the highest volume of query is that if they see the high volume queries, they just put this specific query in the H1 to rank for that specific query, but they don't stick for the entire web page context, even if they do it so much. There are the concepts like term saturation and length normalization concepts in the information retrieval. These concepts I will explain later, maybe, but after a point, it doesn't matter that how many times the specific word is appear. If you use correct grammar structure, if you use unique and valuable information, and if you don't repeat the things just for repeating purposes, if you don't write gibberish content, all these things are also used for relevance calculation and the richness of the content in terms of information or the information density, which is another concepts from the Koray case studies. But the main context here, the entire content, these H2s or these sections, they always be reflected in that specific part and the order of subcontext. If you are able to align everything in a proper or structured way in our macro context and in our general summary, and also contextual vector and inside the paragraph, list, tables and entire document, it will be highly optimized document in the way for all queries. It is getting the most possible and the highest possible relevance score. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will continue to examine our article methodology further.